Hey everybody, it's Drewberry here. I just got a quick update for you guys. There was just a new location dropped in Marvel Snap because it is Tuesday night, and there's always new locations Tuesday nights, 11 p.m. Eastern is when they usually drop, and this time it's the Bifrost. So in line with the Thor Love and Thunder season, we have the Bifrost. It's after turn 4, move all cards one location to the right. So I've got 3 cards here, one from each pool that I think will benefit from this, that you should probably add into your decks or maybe build a deck around. And then I got a deck list that might be worth running. There's pool 3, pool 2, pool 1 cards, but you could kind of take things in and out. Let me know in the comments if you have a suggestion for changing one of the cards, or if you're curious which card you don't have and you need a suggestion on which one to replace. So just so you know, this is a featured location, so this is going from July 26th to July 29th, and it's going to have a 40% increased show rate. So be sure to build your decks around this location because you're going to see it a lot in your games. So the first card I have is Multiple Man. So all these cards I'm suggesting, by the way, drop before 4. So you see the Bifrost, and then you can put Multiple Man there. You can buff him somehow, Ironheart, Okoye, Nakia, you name it. There's a bunch of ways to buff him. And then on turn 4, he's naturally going to move to the right, which is going to be great because what Multiple Man does is he's going to just add a copy of himself, leave a copy of himself behind. So then you got 2, let's say at worst case scenario, 2 3-power cards in 2 separate locations. It's great. It's an easy move, and then you can move things around even more, and it's great. Same with Vulture. So Vulture is kind of the same, but you don't get a copy. Instead, he just gets +5 power if he's moved. So if you have this pool 2 card, it's really, really strong if you can move it, like at least, if you can move it twice, it's crazy. That's 13 power for 3. And then if you can puff it even further, like Hulkbuster, any of that stuff, it works great with Doctor Strange. Usually you're guaranteed to target it. So like a play I could see here is you play Vulture on 3, turn 4 happens, or even play it on turn 4, it moves over on turn 5, you can play Doctor Strange, pull it again. That's 2 moves. And before I get into the third card, I want to highlight Heimdall. So Heimdall moves everything to the left. So with this card moving things to the right, it actually synergizes so well with move decks. If you played a move deck, you'll know that a lot of the movement occurs to the left, or at least the big payoff, like Heimdall, right? And sometimes I find it hard to manage my card's movement or get enough movement to the right to compensate for that left move. So having this move things to the right is actually really, really helpful for these decks. Okay, Human Torch. Human Torch doubles in power each time it's moved. So as you can imagine, you move that 2 or 3 times, you're easily getting up to 8, 16. I've seen people at like 32, it's crazy. So getting a free move without needing to play a card to move him, like that's amazing. So the biggest kicker with this is you might not see this until turn 3, and at that point you've probably already established a bit of your setup, and you might not be able to grab the full benefit of it because it only happens after turn 4. And I'm not sure if the payoff is worth holding off on those cards. If you can get hand buffs, like I look at the deck list here. So I have Okoye in this deck list, but you could easily take that out and put Nakia, and then kind of be greedy and hold on to these 3 cards that I mentioned right here in your hand, get that hand buff with Nakia, and then play them when you see the Bifrost happen, or play them on turn 4 in anticipation that your opponent might do something there as well. I'm assuming this location is going to have a bias to be the first or second location revealed because it's moving things to the right. If it was the 3rd location, it would literally be a dud, a total waste, doesn't do anything, right? So I imagine we're going to see this turn 1 and turn 2 more frequently. Keep an eye out for that. I don't know that for sure, but that's my guess. But yeah, that's pretty well it. Just let me know what you think. Good luck in the Bifrost this week. You're going to see it a lot, so plan for it. Alright, thank you for watching.